bad. The lesion's more invasive than we thought. Both optic nerves are definitely involved.
What else?
He won't have his vision when he wakes up. It could be permanent. And if it's temporary, it still may last a long time.
There wasn't anything else to do. Radiation wasn't the answer, not in the long run. Don didn't want to go on the way he was.
Tom made the right choice, Faith.
How was the rest? How's his heart?
He tolerated the anesthetic pretty well. There should be no complications.
Is it over?
Yeah. Roger's closing now. Tom should be in recovery in another 20 minutes.
When do you think he'll wake up? I want to be there.
3 or 4 hours at the earliest. But maybe not till tonight. Now, Faith, listen to me. Tom knew all the risks.
Yeah, but somehow we never think that something bad will really happen. Sure, he understood that there was danger to his eyes, but he also understood that Roger's a wonderful surgeon. He didn't go into OR expecting to wake up blind. I want to be there.
You know, I wasn't suggesting you stay away. It's just that the shock may not be as bad as you think.
Tom's whole life is built on being in control. He hates being dependent on anyone, even for the smallest thing.
You know what we're doing? We're speculating on something that hasn't happened. And even if it does, it may only last a few days. So don't borrow trouble, Faith.
You sound like your mother. You're right. I won't borrow trouble for Tom. He's got enough of that.
Oh, it's a dear room. And I'll be very comfortable if you'll just stop fussing over me.
Oh, now, Annie, how often do one of my sisters come and pay me a visit? Let me do. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
And I've been so excited about this. Ever since that first phone call, I haven't been able to think of anything else.
I've been exactly the same way.
Isn't it lovely? This flat feels so much like home.
Yes.
Your mother is in this room.
Do you know that sometimes I really do feel her here, telling me what to do. Oh, just like I tell mine.
You look wonderful, Maeve. The States have agreed with you.
Really? I have been lucky, I know that. Oh, I can't tell you how odd it feels to have you standing here like this, and how natural.
Nothing has changed. We're the same people.
That's it, isn't it? I mean, with all the years and the children and the husbands, you're still my big sister. And I'm still a little intimidated.
Oh!
Well, you were Father's favorite.
I was, and who were you?
Oh, well, he liked me well enough, I guess.
Oh, indeed he did. And wouldn't he have been tickled the way your children have turned out? Francis, a United States Senator.
Yes.
And so beautiful besides, well, it takes your breath away. And little John's an angel, to be sure.
Well, you certainly arrived saying the right things.
Well, with this trembling hand of mine, and dropping a teacup almost the minute I get in the door. At least I'd better have my head on straight. John's been good to you, hasn't he?
Ah, that he has.
I still remember the day you met. Him coming in the door in his army uniform, talking to everybody as if he'd known us all his life, making jokes. And then you coming out of the kitchen, wiping your hands on your apron before shaking his.
Yes, with my hair all a tangle.
Of course, we all thought it would be Deirdre he'd fancy.
Ah, well, I thought so myself. But it was me he took a fancy to, and that was the fact.
And he owns the bar, and he owns this building.
Well, in a manner of speaking. I mean, the mortgage still has a way to go, but we almost own it.
It's a fine building.
Yes, and the car is paid for. But, darling, what's on my mind right now is you and that hand of yours.
Well, it seems to get worse when I'm trying hardest to make it behave itself.
Oh, well, that's very inconvenient now, isn't it?
And it was so generous of John to send me a ticket. I'm sure the doctors here will fix me up.
Oh, well, Patrick is going to be home from the hospital soon, and I'll tell you that there won't be anybody over there that won't tell you how brilliant he is.
Franz is a lawyer and Patrick a doctor. You certainly arranged that very well.
I think I did it just so they could take care of you. Tell me, Annie, about the hand. I mean, did it come on all of a sudden, like? I mean, after an accident, or was it gradual? What?
It's been creeping up on me for months.
Oh, and I'll bet you never saw a doctor.
Sure, what'll be the good of that? They never fix anything.
Oh, I'm so glad Father's not alive to hear you saying that.
Well, I have a poor estimate of doctors, and that's a fact. I'm sure that Patrick is a fine young man and as good a doctor as they come, but I can't say that I expect him to make me well, Maeve. That wouldn't be true.
Well, I can tell you that I expect him to make you well. I mean, as wonderful as Patrick is, that's also a very fine hospital over there, one of the finest in the world. The kind of care you're going to get there, you could get nowhere else.
Well, I'm sure they'll do their best for me.
Annie!
It isn't something I want to go on about. There's something very wrong, Maeve. You've guessed it straight out. I think I'm dying. Ah, don't look like that. I've had a wonderful life.
Oh, I could throttle you.
Well, look at that, Maeve. There's no denying it.
Hi. Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. What's happening? How's Tom?
He's just come through surgery. There was extensive damage to both the optic nerves. He's blind.
Permanently?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Poor Tom.
I feel so terrible for him. I feel responsible.
Hey, look, that is wrong. Nothing that has happened is your responsibility. You can't blame yourself.
I was the closest person to him, and he's been sick for a long time. I never even noticed.
You know, the last thing that this family needs, or Tom needs for that matter, is you on some guilt trip. Now stop it right now.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that's what I was doing. I'm just trying to figure out my feelings. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everything was simple and clear and you knew exactly how you felt about everyone? It doesn't work that way, does it?
Nope. And I know something about that.
It's been so beautiful with Pat. It's been so silly and romantic. I love him very much.
I know you do.
I think.
You really are confused.
When I found out Tom's problem was physical cause, that he wasn't psychotic, it all changed. And now he's a barrier between Pat and me.
Yes, but what kind of barrier? Or is that just some sort of guilt?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. I just keep being haunted by all the lies I told and I had everyone else tell. I don't know how many times he's asked me about that accident on the houseboat, giving me every chance to tell him the truth, and I always lied.
Right or wrong, at the time, that's what everybody felt was the right thing to do.
I can't get off the hook that easily. I lied and I lied and I lied. Maybe if I'd been someone that he could be honest. that he could trust. Maybe he would have told me what was going on inside of his head.
Faith, even if he wanted to, he couldn't. According to Seneca, all those episodes that happened, Tom couldn't even remember them after they were over.
Yeah, you're right.
You can go on torturing yourself with the idea that if you had been truthful with him, maybe those episodes would have been different. And maybe that's true. But there was a growth. Now he would have done something. Maybe he would have done something worse.
So there's no point in being haunted about not telling the truth?
Not as far as I can see.
No, but he keeps coming into my head. It's like I can't let go of him.
Is that the barrier you keep talking about between you and Pat?
Yes.
You can't make decisions out of guilt. You have to be truthful, but you have to do what's right for you.
It's a no-win situation. Whatever I do, I'm gonna hurt someone.
No, that is just more guilt. I mean, why can't you say to yourself it's a no-lose situation? Huh? I mean, you have two beautiful men in love with you. Now, that can't be the worst thing in the world.
No, I suppose not.
What you have to do is get in touch with your own feelings. And then I know you're going to come up with the right answer.
That's easier said than done.
Of course.
My feelings for Pat are loving and caring. I know I could spend the rest of my life with him and it would be beautiful. But then I think of Tom. Tom, who's sick, who's blind, and could be for the rest of his life. And there's such a rush of feeling that...
Faith, what sort of feelings?
I don't know. I don't know if they're love, if it's caring, guilty, or responsibility. I don't know which.
Yeah. Well, that's what you've got to figure out for yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Audrey. Audrey? Damn it, Audrey, where are you?
Mrs. Woodard, you wanted to see me?
Oh, Thatcher, why the formality? Please, come on in. You can put your coat over there. The place is a shambles, but I know you'll overlook that.
Yes, I heard you were moving to Washington.
I am, yes.
From your summons, I gathered that you wanted to see me before you left.
Oh, well, I'm not leaving New York permanently. I will be splitting my time between the two places, and it was not a summons.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently, I misunderstood.
No, I simply wanted to have a little chat with you before I left. It's about Frank's sister, Mary. She's very important to me, and I'm leaving her in your care.
I see.
Tell me, how's it been going?
Well, Mrs. Finelli, who impressed me at first as a strong-minded young woman
Oh, dear.
with more ambition than experience, is turning out better than I thought.
Ah.
Well, she's bright and teachable, certainly attractive enough for any purposes.
And you are taking very good care of her.
Yes, I am. But, and this is for the record, Mrs. Woodard, once is my limit.
You hire your own people.
It's my department. Now, if you wish to do the hiring and firing, it becomes your department, and I must move somewhere else.
No need for concern, Thatcher. Fortunately, Frank doesn't have any more sisters who are interested in careers in television news. Forgive me. You were out of town and I acted on impulse.
That is what I keep telling myself.
Obviously, I don't want to lose you. You're one of the best in the business. So from here on, no more hiring without your prior approval. I promise.
Fine.
Now, would you please tell me how she's doing, really?
Well, I'm regarding her as a challenge.
Oh, come on. She can't be that bad. I know it.
Or you wouldn't have hired her.
Exactly. I saw her on Channel R.
Oh, perhaps they have different standards over there. Mary arrived feeling very pleased with herself because obviously she has been petted and spoiled.
Go on.
Well, she tends to rely on her looks and a certain glibness, quick mind, but she doesn't know it all, and she hasn't been accustomed to doing her homework.
Really? I got the idea she was a very hard worker. She was a dynamo on Frank's campaign.
Well, we'll have to see if we can't get her to be a dynamo for us.
Thatcher, are you angry with Mary because I hired her without consulting you first?
No.
I don't think so.
Because if you do have any complaints, they are with me.
Mary came on this job without the training and the background that she needed for it.
That's not her fault.
She took this job knowing that it came from you and her brother Frank.
Well, you can hardly blame her for accepting
You
it.
can hardly blame me for wanting more than I've got now.
I'm not altogether sure. I feel very good about leaving her in your
Quite
hands.
to the contrary. You should be ecstatic about it because I am going to turn her into the best news person on the air.
Ah, then at least you do think she has potential.
And I am going to see that she lives up to it if I have to work her 12 hours a day, 7 days a week indefinitely.
You're punishing
She
her.
wanted this job. She's got it. I want a first-rate news person, and I'm not going to be satisfied with anything less.
Of course.
Now, the only way she is going to satisfy me, Mrs. Woodard, is for her to learn during the next few months what she should have known before she came on this job. And if that is not satisfactory to you, I wish you'd tell me right now.
Thatcher, the girl has a husband and a baby.
She's a very competent woman. I'm sure she'll manage.
Will you at least be sensible?
Mary Ryan Finelli is a young and inexperienced person who has been given a job beyond her skills because of fortunate family connections. Now, I am going to give her an opportunity to learn the skills she needs, if she's willing to pay the price. And if she's not, she can always make the decision to seek employment elsewhere.
Yes. Well, I wish her luck.
Shame on you. I mean, I'm certainly glad that Michael Cleary isn't here to hear you say that.
Well, I don't know for sure. It's just what I think.
Oh, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Da and Mother once again. But I mean, one day I sure will truly all be united and it'll be wonderful. But I'm in no particular hurry to make for that meeting, and neither should you be. And I don't want to hear another word about it. Have you got any pictures?
All of them.
Lord.
Of Maggie and Red and the children.
Yes.
Oh, and the old place. Oh, you wouldn't believe the
Let me
condition it's in.
Let me see.
Well, why don't we start with the babies first?
Oh, Patrick, come over here. I want you to meet someone.
Make it organized.
Come on.
Rush.
There.
All right.
Well, it's Michael Cleary.
Ah, see, that's what I tell them, but they don't understand because they never knew him. May I introduce to you your Aunt Anne? And she thinks there's a remarkable resemblance between you and your grandfather, just like I've always said.
Mother told me you were coming. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, if it isn't a pleasure to meet you. It's astonishing. Each one is more beautiful than the other.
Oh, don't tell me.
I thought you were coming tomorrow.
Well, I was on standby and there was a space, so I came a day early.
Anyone meet you at the airport?
Why should anyone meet me? I'm not an old lady.
Ah, well, that's better. Darling,
Yeah.
would you have a look at Anne's hand? She's got me very concerned about it.
If she doesn't mind.
Mind? I've flown across the Atlantic Ocean to have you look at me hand.
Yes.
There. See for yourself.
Now, can I see the other one, please? All right. Now, why don't you tell me about it? How long has this been going on?
Well, it started a year, no, 18 months ago. It was nothing at first, but it's been getting steadily worse.
And have you seen a doctor?
Well, I made an appointment, but it's so hard to get an appointment. And when I made one, it turned out to be a poor day, so I didn't go.
Well, just give my hand a squeeze, please.
I'm sure that you do this to all the girls.
Every chance I get. Are you squeezing as hard as you can?
Yes.
Now the other one. All right. Good.
Can you tell anything from that?
I believe so.
Like what?
Well, both hands are of equal strength, so it's unlikely that you've had a stroke.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Well, that's a good thing.
Now, are you having any pain?
No, it's just the inconvenience of it all.
Yeah, but are there times when it does bother you more than usual?
Oh, yes, when I really concentrate, when I determine not to let it happen, that's when it's worse.
And are there times when it's better?
Yes. After dinner when I've had a nip. Of course, my father said that whiskey was good for anything.
Well, I think in this case, apparently he's right.
Patrick, what do you think?
I think I'd like to take Ann over to the hospital tomorrow and just run a few tests. Now, you may have to stay overnight.
In the hospital?
Oh, but we just want to get a good, thorough look at you.
Well, I suppose that's why I came this long distance.
Sure. Now, I promise you we'll be good to you. The food will be much better than you expect.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of the food. I've never been in a hospital, except to visit, that is.
Well, then one night at Riverside is going to be interesting for you.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Listen, I have to go downstairs for a moment. I have a picture of your grandfather that you should see, but it's in the other bag.
All right, darling.
You won't be going just yet.
Oh, no. No, I'll be right here.
Oh, lovely.
Well, she's nice.
Well, of course she is. We all are. Well,
I don't know. It doesn't have to be serious.
but...
But it could be.
What if you could change your past? Erica does, every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, tonight at 10 on SoapNet.